quiet. They're coming. Episode 9 is here.
Welcome.
And we are the Savage Patch Kids, and I am your boy, Jose.
Yeah, this is Tristan.
And hopefully you like the game companion. That was hour and 20 minutes?
Yeah.
You're not about to get that right now. You're not getting an hour and 20 minutes of us right now.
Nah, I'm exhausted.
We're exhausted from arguing.
Not
even arguing. We're just trying to get our point across so it can be understood. And this is not being understood.
Not being understood at all, but
it's okay.
That's exactly why I posted that video. I'm done.
We digress.
I'm done with it.
They'll get it eventually.
Hopefully.
I think they will. But I don't know. We're just gonna bullshit today. Cause we just chilling. I'm exhausted. My son woke up 3 times last night. Tristan had a 2-hour nap, so that nigga can't say shit. He is well rested.
I'm just exhausted from
He's well rested. So, if you feel any type of way of the bullshit we're about to spew,
that's on you.
It's on you, man.
That's on you.
It's on you. So, enjoy. Yeah, so my mom went to Allstate office that I guess just opened up on Ridge or somewhere in Lackawanna.
And she had one on South Park because that's what I'm supposed to be
doing. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing or calling them on Wednesday.
Who do you have now?
I got Progressive, but I'm switching because it ended up being like $80 cheaper to go with.
My mom has Geico, and she went there and she was like, "Can I just get a free quote?" And the dude was like, "Man, don't even come over here." Literally, the dude was like, "Yo, it's $100 more if you come with us."
What?
$100 more, but that's Geico.
Yeah.
So Progressive, you might get a better quote.
It went down like 80%, and not 80%, like $80. But
monthly or or your whole
monthly
policy. That's good.
Monthly, yeah, because that's what I was looking for. Because it's time to renew, and I'm really not trying to pay $300 to renew when I can just pay the $219.
Why do you have to pay to renew?
I don't know. Like I never had to do that before, but now they're saying I got to pay $360 to renew. So I'm like, fuck you. So I called Allstate and got a quote, and she's talking about, all right, you put a down payment of $219 down, and then it'd be $125 a month. And I'm like, I'm all for that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah. We said $125?
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm paying right now for Geico.
I'm all for
just
that.
You?
Yeah, just me.
Yeah, but see that's $125 with me and Amy.
Oh, shit.
We have Geico.
But that's what she has Allstate too. Stacey has Allstate too, but she never give me the number of her agents. So I'm like, I gotta do my own thing. I'm not about to drop these 3 bills.
Yeah, you can't.
Got until the end of the month.
Well, can you join policies if you're not married but live together?
I don't think you can.
You have to be married?
Just to have her agent would have gave her a discount.
Oh, okay.
She been bullshitting, so I can't wait. I gotta.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think.
As far as what?
Having car insurance.
I get why it's necessary. Like if you do get in an accident, but at the same time,
but it should be a choice.
It should be a choice.
If you don't get car insurance,
it should be like Ohio. You don't even
What's
have to,
that?
You literally don't even have to really register your car in Ohio.
No shit.
Or get insurance. Like my nephew now, he also has a dealership, so he has a dealer plate. But with my other nephew, his brother, what he did with him is he just got him. They get 30-day tags. So you go to DMV, you spend I think it's $17, and you get the whole month. It's like a paper little license plate, and you put it on the back of your car, and you're good for the month. And you can do it every month.
So you just renew that shit every month?
Not even renew.
Never renew it, just get
30
every 30 days?
Essentially.
But another thing was crazy with Ohio too is you don't have to wear helmets on a motorcycle.
And
I don't trust that shit.
They don't care about seatbelts. They don't care about nothing out there.
I think certain things should be optional. Like I said, car insurance should be optional because if you don't want to insure your car and you get in an accident, you're responsible for both cars.
Yeah.
And then the other driver can sue you. Has that option.
That's why I get why it's necessary.
Right, yeah. But like I said, at the end of the day, those are the consequences you got to deal with if you choose to not have car insurance.
I feel like people would be trying to get at. Well, now people be trying to get accidents to fucking get their insurance policy.
I am calling. You better believe I will not if I had the choice, I wouldn't have car insurance and just have William Attire on speed dial. Like that's literally it.
Just hopping out front and shit.
Just as soon as I get hit, I'm just he there. He had to see.
I'm not gonna lie, man. A couple winters back, I was ready to sue McDonald's because I slipped on the ice patch in front of their store and fucked my ankle up real good.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I was fucking up.
You was drunk, were you?
Nah, honestly, I don't think I was in high school and I was walking home.
That don't mean you wasn't drunk.
That don't, but no, I think I was walking home from work and no, that's why I didn't, because I was scared they was gonna fire me, and I was like, I want these sneakers. That's what they come out, so I'm not gonna lose my job.
Oh, so you were working at McDonald's. At
McDonald's,
oh.
The whole workers comp thing. I was stupid. If I was looking back at it, I should have.
You should have. You might have had that McDonald's could have been yours.
I would have owned it. Right
yeah, you would have had your own franchise McDonald's.
Yeah,
like,
man,
that was you fucking up.
I know. So I'm saying, like looking at back at it, yeah.
You fucking up,
man.
Man.
All the way up.
Yo, but it's funny how like some things happen like 4 or 5 like something. It's like just say you make a poor decision like 4 or 5 years ago, and then like something from that decision happens like now, and you like the consequences.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, like because somebody. All right, so basically, without giving details, somebody got into an altercation with a person, a guy, due to a girl.
Yeah.
But this whole interaction with the girl happened 4 or 5 years ago.
So he waited.
No, the guy waited, had multiple conversations. They thought everything was kosher, everything was good, but when they saw each other yesterday, it was a completely different story and got into an altercation. But my thing is that what happened yesterday is a result of something that was done 4 to 5 years ago.
They're both petty for that.
No, not even. No, I don't. No, one party's petty, one's not for sure. Like, because you get to a point where
somebody over something that happened 4 or 5 years.
No, but that's the thing. Okay, but put yourself in the position. If somebody comes to you and approaches you and grips you up, it's not a point of at that point you know you don't want to fight. Yeah. You tell the person you don't want to fight. It's not necessary to fight.
No.
But if they put their hands on you, you have to defend yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. You have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
But that's neither here and there. Did you watch the Ball Family episode?
Not yet.
Or the season?
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched all of them this morning.
I saw they got an episode 5 that just released, so I gotta get caught up. I might take some time tomorrow.
They're literally only like probably 16 to 18 minutes long.
Yeah, I might take some time tonight before I go to bed.
It's good. I like it. I'll be straight up. My respect. I always respected LeVar. I understood his big mouth. I get it, but the way Lonzo carried himself on the media in front of the camera, I'd say it was very professional.
Well, yeah, that's always been the case. People weren't worried about Lonzo; they were worried about LeVar.
Yeah, because his big mouth. But I think what people were worried about is pretty much putting a target on Lonzo Ball's back with his shit talking.
Yeah, he talking a lot of shit. That his son's going to be the one that's going to meet those consequences.
Right, because it's not the same as Muhammad Ali talking shit the way he did.
Because he was there to back
Mike Tyson, the way he, you know what I mean? Like that's the athlete talking shit.
Yeah, your pops is That's why everybody was talking about Lonzo. Like, can he handle that pressure? Because he's not talking shit.
Like, can you imagine Kobe Bryant, dad coming out the woodworks? Just talking shit for Kobe.
Yeah, but it's Kobe though. He's still busting people ass. So.
At 17 though, like he's been doing. This is a lifelong thing. Like it don't matter what the pops did at that point.
But
they was gonna follow up. At this point, you don't know what Lonzo Ball is gonna do.
No,
you don't. You see the potential and you see what he's capable of, but I don't see.
I think it's bad on the other two, worse than Lonzo, because I don't feel like LiAngelo even really wants to play basketball. I feel like he's being forced into it because he looks like he don't give a damn.
Okay, so what? And you get all that answers. All these episodes answer the questions.
Yeah.
It's a real good. Is this Facebook's first?
I think so.
I guess web series, whatever you want to call it.
Reality.
What is it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know because it seems like the first social media
Yeah, this
Like,
definitely like the first
series
on like a social media outlet, but yeah.
Grant, not necessarily.
YouTube.
Actually, yeah, web series. But that's what I'm saying. Is it considered a web series?
I think it's more of a I think it's more a reality show.
It is definitely. There's
show.
2 cameras. I think 2 or 3 cameras following them around. It's a reality show.
Yeah.
But okay, so LaMelo is the one they call
LaMelo is the youngest.
The youngest, and then they call Jello, right? It's stupid. Yeah. They call him. Yeah, he's the middle one. Yeah. They call him the pretty boy. He's the one that he's the ladies' man.
Yeah, he's the one. He don't really care about basketball.
And I can see that
because I feel like he's forced into it. Like you can tell, Lonzo and LaMelo really love basketball.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
Not Melo.
He young and wild. He only 15. But
and it shows.
You can tell like he cares though about. He works at it. Like he still works at it.
No, because the one episode if I'm not mistaken, all right. So I think at this very moment is 5 episodes.
I think I saw 5. Like came up today. I got it saved as a reminder to watch it.
Yeah, so I think 5. It's up to 5, and I think the last episode or the 4th episode is they're in the middle of the AAU tournament. They started the AAU tournament where he's coaching. Or Lavar is, and Lonzo Ball's summer league.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe he's like probably 2-3 games into the summer league.
Okay.
And they got what is it? Jello.
He about to go to UCLA.
He just moved in.
Okay.
He just moved into UCLA and all that. It's weird though because, but let me get to the point of why. Like I've always respected Lavar because of his mouth. He gets slandered. I feel
because he be saying some wild shit.
He be saying some wild shit, but I feel like it's overshadowing the fact that there's this father that was there for all 3 of his boys and his whole entire family, build a brand for his entire family, and put all 3 of his boys in a position to make it to the league. No. I don't think he forced it on them, to be honest.
Yeah, but at that same point, who questioned that until he started talking? Like that was all well and fine until he started going off.
So why
unnecessary shit?
Okay, so why is? But that's how he is, though. So why are these questions being brought up when he starts talking shit?
Because he's talking shit. That's the reason. Everything that's been a question is because directly from what he said. Like everything from better than Jordan and he can be Jordan 1-on-1.
But that's opinions.
That's not opinion. He's saying that's a fact. He's saying right now.
Okay, he's saying
he can beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1.
Okay, he's saying that he believes that.
Yeah, but that's why people are questioning him. Everything
that's fine though.
That's what
this is the reason it's fine is because I'm pretty sure LeBron don't say it. I'm pretty sure he believes he's better than Jordan.
He knows, yeah, definitely.
Okay, LeVar's saying it though, even though he doesn't have LeBron's LeBron. LeVar's LeVar.
There's an actual argument when you talk about LeBron. There's no argument.
But still, that's still 2 people that believe that. I can say that.
Yeah, but now you're acting crazy when you keep saying now you better than Magic, you better than Michael.
I don't think. You know what?
There's nothing to back it up with.
I take that back.
I
think that's just shock value.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for what? Are you trying to? It's not really helping your brand. What's helping your brand is that you saying how you are a family man, how you take care of your wife and kids, how you are a black man in this community, trying to do your own thing. That's what's building your brand. All that wild talking shit, that's not helping you. That's hurting you. And it's hurting your kids because now you're putting the target on their back. You think these assassins out here in the NBA aren't going to put a huge bullseye on Lonzo first chance they get? First game. No.
I know. The targets are there.
You think that Steph Curry ain't trying to give him 50 first time they match up?
I don't think it's going to happen, but the targets are there.
What you mean?
The targets on his back. I don't think.
You don't think Steph Curry going to give him 50?
He going to try to. I don't think he will.
And why not?
I just don't think so.
Steph Curry can go 50 on a moment's notice.
Yeah, I don't
LeBron gonna put a triple-double first time he get a chance to play against him. You think?
I don't think so.
How?
But I think, but LeBron is expected. LeBron is expected.
And Kyrie and Steph Curry hitting.
Lonzo's not checking LeBron.
But LeBron gonna check Alonzo.
Okay, so LeBron's not gonna have a triple-double on Lonzo.
He could. He could. On switches. Anytime you come over on a switch, I bet you LeBron will try and dunk on him.
He might,
in the most disrespectful manner.
If it comes down to when it switches and Lonzo's on LeBron, LeBron's backing him down.
A lot of this would be
more 9 out of 10 times he's gonna score.
All this can be avoided if LeVar just get people their sneakers. Everybody who orders sneakers and ain't got sneakers.
When did they put the order out? When were you able to order?
I think Charlamagne said he ordered his like around the time I ordered the book from him, so that was in January. And they're supposed to be released in November, but I guess people thought with pre-orders they were gonna give them.
No, you're just guaranteed a pair.
Yeah, but now they didn't change the design. So
did he?
Are they going with that design that people bought, or are they going with this new
He changed the design, or is it like
completely? So
yeah, because I don't follow it. I'm probably gonna look more into it now because I like the series.
The Kicks report comes up on Bleacher Reports. That's all I don't even know about that, but yeah. They switched they scrapped the old ZO2, and now it's like a whole. It looked better to me, honestly. It don't look like the old Kobe's, so
now
I'm okay with the new design.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still not paying $500 for it.
No, I'm not. No. I mean, Jay-Z said it in the podcast. He was like, I bought 2 pairs. I know I ain't gonna. I think he said, I know I'm not getting them or something like that. Yeah, but he supported. Yeah, you know what I mean. And
that's what he should focus on. Focus on the business, not the antics. The antics, they wear away at a time after a while, and people get sick of you. Yeah, focus on what's positive.
But I think this series is gonna help LeVar. Like as far as his shit talking,
not if he's still talking shit.
No, I don't know, man. I think everything else he does overshadows all that shit, bro. In my opinion.
Well, I haven't seen this. I don't know
because in my eyes,
overshadows what he's doing in my eyes. Because he's doing a lot of good, but when he talks, no one cares.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's unnecessary.
I know it's
unnecessary. If you're doing good already, why do you have to talk about the bullshit? Now you're blocking.
But I don't think his bullshit's not offensive though.
To some people it is.
To probably sports reporters and sports analysts and super fans and all that shit. I don't think it's him saying that he could beat Jordan and Magic. I'm not tripping over that shit.
He might be able to get Magic. Magic got AIDS, so
he does he?
Well, he
still
got well.
Like he has the virus.
I think he might be.
So this nigga hold on. So this nigga walking around HIV positive, but he can like spread it at any given moment.
It's not contagious. Okay, it's at a point now where he can actually have sex without a condom and not pass it.
I wouldn't trust it still.
I mean, he's married, so you ain't got to worry.
I'm just saying, if I was Magic, I still wouldn't go raw on my wife. I just wouldn't.
That's too much of a risk.
That's just too much. Even if a doctor's telling me and papers are telling me 100%, you good. Yeah. I'm not doing it. That's just too much. Like, imagine with that on your head. I can't.
I don't want that pressure. No. I don't want that pressure at all. Fuck that.
Nah, man, I can't do it. Nah. But like I said, in my eyes, from watching the series, being married and what he did, like having Amy go through her back injury and out for 8 months, what he did with his wife, put my respect level to over the top, bro. Like I see him in another light.
Yeah, I get wanting to keep that stuff private, but at the same time, that's the side of him that people want to see.
Right, and he's showing
it. Show that more often than just
I agree. I think
that's what I'm saying. Like, leave the antics alone and show that you are. Like, yeah, you're a proud father, but at the same time,
but in interviews, in serious interviews, for example, like that.
When has he ever done a serious interview?
The podcast with Chris Broussard. Like that was an interview. Like that was a serious interview, and he showed with certain shit. That was when he said.
So you need to bring that up more often. Instead of just like getting on with Stephen A. Smith acting a fool.
And he said on the series, he said that he doesn't like certain ESPN reporters because they twist his words.
Yeah, because they do that with everyone.
Right. They showed the one, I forget his name, but they showed the one ESPN reporter that met them, I think, at a diner when they were down for the New York City for the draft. Okay. And I forgot, he's like he's the only one I trust. He's a real good dude. Blah blah blah. But in the podcast, he was saying, back to your point, how everybody's gonna he has the targets and Steph Curry, LeBron's, everybody's gonna be attacking Lonzo. He said, I'd rather have those targets on his back than actual targets with bullets on his back.
Yeah,
where he grew up and like in the like around the area he grew up and all that, especially where he grew up.
Yeah, I think I did hear them say that, but
you know what I mean. So
at the same time, it's still unnecessary to
I hear
put
you.
that out there.
I hear you, but yeah, like his wife had a stroke.
Yeah,
like he's doing the speech therapy, bro. Like
really?
He told the doctors she's but not on no cocky shit like you would expect him to say it. He's more or less seeing it as she's gonna be it's between him and her parents. He was like, she's going to be with family. She's going to be with people that she knows and comfortable with all the time. She'll learn quicker here than she would at the doctor's office. And just between 2-3 episodes, you see the improvement.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In the wife, and like you see like the connection they have. Like he shows his soft side. Like he's showing his soft side, but still being tough. So you kind of look like, all right, this is who he is. Like, at all times. This is who he is. Like, he has, like, pretty much every staff in the brand is either a long life friend or a family member.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, like, literally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The way he go, I don't think you can really trust him. People on outside.
His security guards are his brothers, and I think a friend they call brother. Now, I was talking to Ahmed, he's like, I wouldn't do that. Because he was basically saying, like, why would, like, I wouldn't put my family in a position to take a bullet for me. You know what I mean? In a sense, like, essentially, that's what. But it's like, the way I see it is, like, security can be sneaky.
Yeah, but at the same time, who are you going to trust at your back more than your family?
Exactly. That's you know what I mean?
I'd rather have
but that's where it's touchy. It's like, I see why you wouldn't put him in that position, but I will also see why you would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's 50-50. You can go either way with that, and I completely understand. Like, I wouldn't, like, if my dad was to come up to me and like, yo, I'll be your security guard. And me in my mind, I'm like, yo, that means you're going to have to take a bullet for me. Hell no. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to get shot. He's
a security guard on payroll. He's probably going to do whatever his job description entails with a little leeway because he's my dad.
Yeah, he's going to put you in positions where you won't get shot.
Yeah.
We don't need to be hanging out these days.
Yeah. And
that guy looked twitchy. Let's get in the car. Let's be out.
Yeah, so that's crazy. That'd be crazy. Getting to shoot out with my dad though. Can you imagine? Like, oh my God. Like if my dad was to, even if he was my security guard or not, if he was to pull out and just start airing, my first thought is gonna be like, yo, you got a gun? Like, what is you doing?
I couldn't picture your dad pulling the ooh-wop on
Nah, man.
That'd be funny.
That nigga, yo, every time you see him, that nigga smiling.
Yeah, like
that nigga too happy to even look a gun way.
You can't be one of those people that shoot you with a smile on his face.
That's cold.
That is cold.
That's cold. That's no soul.
Man, like, I'm gonna shoot you, but I'm like smile the whole time.
Like, nigga, you gonna see I enjoyed this. Damn.
Yeah, that's cool.
deep. No, but yeah, man, I think you should watch it. I think, like I said,
I'm gonna give it a shot.
The 5 episodes is probably no more than altogether, probably an hour and some change.
I might watch it at work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's real good. Like, I like it. Like I said, like, as far as like my opinion on everybody, like, it's a solid like family.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, the foundation is there. You know what I mean? Especially seeing him help his wife and helping his wife through what she's going through. Like, her whole right side was like, paralyzed. Like, yeah, like, she has to learn how to pretty much walk it, and he does like, yeah, like she's right now. I think she's walking with a cane, or like one of those like sidewalkers. I don't know whatever you call them. But at this point, yeah, and like she's starting to talk and use words like she couldn't say bathroom. Like, she had to like somebody had to guess for her. Like I think Lonzo's girlfriend had to like guess for her, like, oh, bad, like, restroom. You know what I mean? So it's like, and he's helping her through that, and she's getting better.
Yeah.
Like, man, salute to you, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't even compare. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me doing what I had to do with Amy for 8 months with her back surgery, because not back surgery, but with her back injury, that could have led to surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And long-term disability. Oh, that was a dryer. I'm like, nigga, yo, who's ringing the doorbell? I thought that was like a buzzer down here.
Nah, that would have been something else. You have to grab these mic stands.
Yo, these heavy ass mic stands. That's a perfect weapon, yo.
Yeah, somebody come in. That's what first thing I'm going for. Especially if we down here.
It's probably the second thing I'll go for. I'll swing. If I connect and do no damage or don't connect, I'm grabbing something.
It depends on the situation. Like if I know if I look like I can swing on you, I'm swinging on you.
Yeah.
Like if you got a gun, I might give it up. But if you got a knife, I'm taking my chances. You're not gonna take nothing from me with a knife.
Have you ever had a gun like pointed at you?
Yeah.
What was like in what scenario?
Like dude was trying to rob us, and
like just like a couple of y'all in a group.
Yeah, it's like a group of us, but I don't know why he ain't. Obviously, I didn't have anything on me as it was, which like made me nervous at that point because
you ain't know if he was gonna believe you.
Gonna pull the trigger or not because I ain't got nothing.
So, you useless.
Yeah. So like I think he thought
motherfuckers do that, man. Motherfuckers think like that.
Yeah. So I don't know why.
That's scary.
Like I don't know if he heard something or saw something, but yeah, he took off. I don't know if he like heard someone said they was calling the cops or something, but yeah.
So he had it pointed at y'all and then dipped because of that.
I think he heard something.
How long he had it pointed at y'all?
It wasn't long. It was probably like the whole situation probably was over in like a minute and a half.
Well, what it felt? I bet you it felt
long.
Like
shit,
2-3 hours.
You think, like, everything in your mind goes like, oh my god, he about to pull the trigger. I ain't never going home again. Like my life is over. But now it's like, boom, it's over.
Yeah. Like, what was going through your mind? Like, what was your like? Did you just blank? Like, fear just took over.
Like, I'm just like that's out of my hands. Like, I just got.
That's a scary fucking feeling, man.
Is he gonna pull the trigger or not? Like,
so imagine, you know what I mean. So you felt that. So just imagine having a police officer pointing that gun at you
with the same feeling.
With the same feeling, knowing you ain't do shit wrong, but there's a chance you can die.
For nothing.
Like, that's some scary fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, really why? Is. There's people walking this earth right now with that fear in their fucking heart.
Every day.
Every day.
And there's nothing you can really
do. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the scary part. There's nothing that can be done about it.
Like, Amy gets nervous when she see cops just off pure paranoia. There's no fear behind that. Yeah. It's just paranoia. So just imagine that. I can just imagine, like, seeing that inside of somebody, but it's actually fear.
Honestly,
like I can't imagine that shit because I get scared sometimes, but sometimes I just I'm like, you know.
Every time I can see a cop, I get nervous. Like I don't even know why. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Right.
Anything.
And so
my shit is up there in the car. I'm like, why am I nervous right now? You just don't know.
Yeah, and my thing is like I get nervous, but it's like, okay, if I get pulled over, I ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I can't assume
most, if you pull me over, it's because of tail light.
Right. It's gonna be it's hard for me to assume that this motherfucker's about to come to this window and
but you never know.
That's the problem. Know. You never know.
Look at some of your rights, man. They wasn't doing nothing.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I personally never had a gun pointed at me.
Yeah.
I don't. Nigga, like I've shot a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've shot a gun. Like I got land out in Whitesville. Like I got land. I shoot out there. I've gone to the gun range. I've shot an AR-15. Now I shot an AR-15 probably a week after that Pure nightclub in Florida shooting.
Oh, really?
Because if I'm not mistaken, the shooter, I think he had an AR-15 with an extended clip. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
I shot that shit. I think I shot 2 rounds. I think it was like not 2 rounds, like two magazines, and I think it was like 10 bullets each. That shit got some power.
Yeah,
that was like
you went there for a purpose.
That's scary shit.
Yeah, if you do something like that, you have a purpose,
and you got to be trained.
Yeah,
to maneuver through a crowd.
Wow,
and that chaos.
I think he cared. I think he was just letting it
go. Yeah, you could just spray.
He was just letting go.
Yeah, you could just spray. That's true.
Because he was hitting everybody. Like, he just didn't give a fuck. That's
but it almost seems like with so much shit like that, like for example, when you got motherfuckers going into Pure nightclub, or any nightclub for that matter, or any establishment with a group.
Yeah,
with
the guy that shot the movie theater.
Right, you know what I mean? You got Dylan
Roof shot
Dylan Roof, a church. You know what I mean? Like, guns are necessary.
Yeah, that's where I got my permit.
You know what I mean? Guns are fucking necessary.
Making my shit legal now.
As scary as they are,
it's just the times we live in. Like,
yo, but you have to be more scared of the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't know what's going through that motherfucker's mind.
No, not
anybody can pull that fucking trigger.
Yeah. Anybody.
Yeah.
Like, without any malice at all, they can.
Like there's these so-called gangsters running these streets with a gun, and in their mind, they know they're never going to pull that fucking trigger. It's just to scare people. Literally there just to scare people. Intimidation factor. Yeah. There's motherfuckers out there that get guns knowing they not going to shoot that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, guns are scary, but they're fucking needed, man. Like, like, I'm about ready to fucking go get one off the streets just for the simple fact that North Korea is hollering war. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like you said earlier in the group chat, Red Dawn. I am not trying to have, as bad as this sounds, I am not trying to have Koreans dropping on my motherfucking front lawn. Power going right now. I'm shooting everything that I'm not fucking around. I saw that movie played out. I'm shooting everything that don't look like me. That was a good fucking movie. It was. That was a good fucking movie. Yeah, this is a good book too. Yeah, the book is better than the movie. I gotta start reading. I gotta start back reading. I haven't finished that Charlemagne book yet. The what? That Charlemagne book. You started it though? I started it. I just have to. How far are you into it? I'm on like 10 pages in. I can't sit down. I literally don't have time to sit down and read a book anymore. Yo, but I could get the time to do. I could have the time to do it because like I drive for a living, so if I'm not busy, I could just pop in the book. Yeah. But I can't just stare at something. I don't know. I just can't read a book. I have to be in the mood. Like if I'm home alone, like by myself, I will literally gladly pour myself a nice glass of Douce, some apple juice, a single ice cube, and I will sit and read a book for at least an hour and a half. That's a good fucking beverage. I told you. What the fuck? That is a grown man beverage right there. I told you. As bad as the apple juice sounds mad childish, but that's a grown man drink. I want to try with apple cider as soon as I get some. Yo, it's funny you say that shit. I was thinking about that shit last night because I just got some apple cider. And I had a glass of that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm just imagine how much. I told Amy, I'm like, yo, that shit is scary though because you don't taste it. You don't because something about the apple glass is the alcohol and it's making it so smooth. It's like it's literally like you're drinking like Southern Comfort, like just that smooth, just smooth as fuck. Sip on this is. Yo, that's crazy. Good call on that one. Good call. Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That shit sounded wild though when you text me that shit. I'm like, what is you doing at a wedding reception? I wasn't even at a drinking Douce and apple juice. With one fucking. Oh yeah, you said you was home. I was at home just to get me ready for the reception. I had to prepare. And you said you just pulled that shit out of nowhere. You was like, fucking. I don't even know why I tried it. Like I literally. Actually, no. I know I did it because I had Douce and. I usually mix it with Sprite, and I didn't want to drink it straight because how hot it was outside. So I'm like, let me find something in here to chase it with, and this happened to be apple juice. Nice. Yeah, so I fucking did it. That's good. It. Hey, no, hell no. Man, I had my first. I think we got to save that just for the game companion. That's the game companion beverage. That's just my drink. That's your drink. Yeah. But I'm only gonna have that shit. That's on you. At the game companion. Do that to yourself. Because I don't have liquor at home. I'm gonna be respectful to my liver. That's what. Yo, but I'm not saying that's all I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have one glass. One glass every time. Yeah, I'm just saying for me, like I'm gonna be respectful for my liver and drink the Douce and apple juice when I feel like drinking. That's just a good drink. Yeah, I'll fuck with it. That establishment. How long has it been out? What, Douce? Yeah. I don't even know. When the whole started pushing Douce? It was right around probably, I want to say Magna Carta days. So like, yo, I twitching hard. I'm just like, yo, I'm just staring at it. I'm listening to you because I'm trying. I can't make eye contact. You was like looking at my. I'm looking at it. That shit just started twitching. I just got lost. I'm like, yo, this nigga shit just twitching. I was waiting for it to stop so I don't have to tell you. It's one of those football joints. Like I think I had some nerve damage, so it'd be doing that. Like my hand had twitched something like that too. So I think I might have CTE. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Damn, that went from like that got serious quick. I know I've had a few concussions that weren't diagnosed, and like I've noticed things. I think every like if you play football at any level, you probably have some form of CTE. I agree.
Just hope it's not severe. I'm not trying to be Aaron Hernandez out here.
That's rough.
That is rough.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I feel bad for his family.
Yeah. So, all right, man. So, who you got this week? Bills, Atlanta?
They said Julio might not play. So.
I don't even think it matters.
It might. The way the Bills defense showed up, if Julio don't play, that might make a difference. And they can figure out how to keep that passing game going.
I think it won't. Okay, so I think Atlanta's going to win. If Julio Jones doesn't play,
I think it'll be a close game. It'll be a closer game.
But it would be the opposite of what the Denver and Bills.
It'll be what I expected Denver to do to Buffalo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if Julio Jones plays and he's what's wrong with him?
I said his back. Something wrong with his back. Your back can lock up in it.
No, for sure. Yeah. If he plays, I don't know. I see. Atlanta's probably gonna win by like 14. I'd say.
All I know if the Bills win, Terrence better not. He better block me on his phone because I'm talking so much shit.
So much shit.
I'm talking so much shit on every outlet. I'm getting them on Facebook.
Yo, we gotta think about it. We should probably do the game. We should do one this week. Just for the simple fact that Terrence is a fuckboy Falcon fan.
Just to do it. If they start winning, I'm going in. I'm being rare form. It's gonna be epic.
All right, man.
Epic.
You meant that shit.
Oh yeah, you got to. If the Bills fuck around and beat the Falcons, I got no choice but to talk shit. Yeah. It would be disrespectful for me not to.
I agree.
And he gotta understand. He gotta understand that. So, yeah, it is what it is.
That is what it is, man. I don't know, man. God damn, 30. Yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You stretching? My knees starting to hurt. First day back from a week off from surgery.
Oh yeah,
it's just a little discomfort. It's not pain.
Just discomfort.
I just don't trust my fucking knee.
Well, you have a torn ACL right now, so you shouldn't trust your knee.
Yeah, that's true.
Just that. It is what it is.
Fuck it. Yeah, man. So, yo, make sure to like our page on Facebook, Savage Patch Kids. Follow us at Twitter at SPK Podcast. We got YouTube. Savage Patch Kids podcast.
And iTunes.
It feels refreshing every fucking time.
Every time, man.
Search
iTunes.
I feel like Steve Jobs would be proud of us.
I hope so.
Speaking
of Steve Jobs, you see how they disrespected the shit out of him in that Motorola commercial? Yo, why they do Steve like that? That was so uncalled for.
Yeah, they could have did better.
Yeah, I hope they flopped just for that. Don't be disrespectful to Steve. He ain't never did nothing to nobody.
He put his on to life.
Gave us iPhones.
He put his on to life.
Steve Jobs is good money in my book. We on a MacBook right now because of Steve Jobs. Fuck Motorola.
That's how we gonna end it, man. Fuck Motorola, man.